mad scientist Larry. Mad scientist Larry.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The mad scientist Larry. The mad scientist Larry. The mad scientist Larry. The mad scientist Larry.
Check. Check.
Yep. Are we kind of there?
Yep, we're there.
Are we kind of live?
We're live.
We're live, folks. And you know what? Change is good. Change is an essential part of life. It's kind of painful, and it's painful for me not to use my opening slogan of ladies and gentlemen. However, today we are going to do things differently. We are going to change things that we're going to shake up the realm of the Mad Scientist Lab. I've been thinking about this all week. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 148. Yes, 148 episodes of this here Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
He's been thinking all week to say the same thing.
As always, it is I, RJ the Pizza Guy. That was bad. I'm sorry. Hold on, let me do that again. It is me, Richard J, the Pizza Man.
Richard J. Simpson.
Yeah, there you go. Dude, Richard J, the
Actually,
Pizza
you know
Man.
What? You could pass as a Simpson.
Well, it's probably the greatest cartoon ever made.
You'd be like the middle child. No, you'd be... Yeah, you'd be just above Lisa. Lisa's the oldest, right?
No, Bart's the oldest.
Bart's the oldest.
Bart, Lisa, Maggie.
So you'd be...
I'd be Lisa.
No. They have a fourth kid.
They don't have 4 children.
No, I'm telling you, oh my God, for the love of fucking improv.
Dude.
They have 4 kids, okay?
Who is their 4th child?
Oh, you, motherfucker.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. So, as always, it is Jared the...
Okay.
Visual Mad Scientist. And we are here with another weekly episodic entertainment venue known as the Mad Scientist Lab Podcast. We are here. We are live. And it is good to be here in general. And, Jared, I'm glad that you're here. I've missed you for the last several days.
Well, you don't have to miss me. You know where I be at.
Well, I understand that. But that doesn't mean the love isn't there. I sat there the other night alone, and I said, I wonder where Jared is.
There's no reason to wonder, because you know.
Well, I could have texted you like a good friend, but I was like, yeah, fuck this guy.
No, I knew where you was at. I was like, mm-hmm.
I just wanted a change of scenery, I swear. So, hey guys, hey folks, good to see everybody again. Live again for the 3rd official time.
Yes.
On Twitch. Please give us a follow, twitch.tv/VizMadScientist. I was going to say lab, but I know it's not on there, so I was kind of fucking up.
Viz Mad Scientist.
And the Viz Mad Scientist.
No, not the.
Viz, so it's Viz Mad Scientist. That's
V-I-Z Mad Scientist.
Yeah, there's nothing else. There's nothing else. So, Jared.
Yes.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay. I had to work today. Ate a pound of Chinese.
I fucking streamed pretty late. But actually, we can get into that.
Of course.
The Modern Warfare 2.
Which is something I wanted to ask you about, by the way.
Yeah, well, obviously, that's why I just said we can get into it.
All right, so we're getting into it.
Modern Warfare 2 is doing the beta right now. Right now, it's only PlayStation because we're better than everybody else.
That's a lie, folks. Anybody that knows anything about video games knows that's a lie.
Why do we have it first?
Xbox actually had it first in the 360 era, but they felt bad for you guys, so they gave it to you.
Not when MW2 came out.
The original Modern Warfare 2?
Modern Warfare 2 was a PlayStation exclusive.
No, you mean the one you're playing now?
No, the original was a fucking exclusive. It was a PlayStation exclusive. It was PS2.
No, dude, Modern Warfare 2 came out. No,
you're tripping, bro.
No, dude, that's definitely PS3. Definitely PS3. Pull it up.
Or maybe it's PS3, but either way.
And it was not an exclusive.
It was an exclusive.
Because the success of the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
It was, okay.
The original success of the Call of Duty Modern Warfare series, which basically was groundbreaking back in 2007, I believe, when the original released, 2007, 2008. And when I say it is by far probably one of the greatest shooters ever made, it is, and I don't think anybody would really argue with that. You know, a couple years later, I think it was 2009 or 2010. You know, it's been some years, folks. But when Modern Warfare 2 came out, because before Modern Warfare 2 came out, Treyarch came out with their first game, which was World at War. This was before the Black Ops series. Okay.
Black Ops was shit.
In terms of multiplayer, it's hard to really gauge that.
Actually,
I just feel
I have a hot take on the whole Call of Duty.
Please. I mean, you've played the beta and everything, so.
Hold on one second.
Sure.
I'm just trying to get Modern Warfare 2 original.
I mean, release date.
Console.
Maybe the beta was on PS2, but I'm telling you, they haven't really.
So let me ask you this: why would the open beta be on PlayStation the first couple days only?
Because initially, when PS3 was popular and the 360 were popular, at the time, Microsoft had acquired the rights to get things, you know, I guess first. And it could be small things. It could be like, you get an additional level.
You didn't answer my question though.
Hold on, but I'm trying to answer it.
Well, you're going like the long way around the bend to answer it. Like,
but it's
why?
Simply because they had the money to do so. They had an agreement. That's really what it was. And then when this generation of consoles came out, I wouldn't say initially when the Xbox One and the not the Series X, but the Xbox One and PS4 were out, there was Advanced Warfare. There was
actually
Ghost.
No. This is saying it was all of them.
Yeah. So, but the only thing exclusive between both of us was either an extra Spec Ops level or just an additional mission and campaign.
Gotcha.
It was just small stuff.
You didn't answer my question. This one.
That because Call of Duty's PlayStation's had the rights to a lot of things. That they have the money now. So the money was here. Now the money is here.
I don't think that's what happened.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's probably what it is.
I recall that game being at least maybe it wasn't initially all the systems, and I feel like it came out for PlayStation 3 first before it came out for all of them. But I don't know. I that was 2010. I can't remember that far back. That was fucking.
It was yeah. We're getting on to 13 years. I mean, we're getting into the fall time. I mean, we're a couple days away from the first official day of fall. So it's technically still summer, but it's just that time of year. And then we're getting closer to the end of the year, and time passes, and you get older, and you're just like, God damn, what did I do with my life? But that's what it is, folks. You know.
Oh, wait, actually, we got the. This might be the answer right here.
Well, here.
It says Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is doing console exclusive content right.
Let's see here. Let's scroll down. And I'll take my glasses off for this I can't
see it over there.
Yeah, no. So let me, if you can scroll, I guess, up a little more.
No, read that tagline.
The tagline?
Yeah.
You mean the headline?
No, the headline is the bold one.
Okay, so Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 will have PlayStation exclusive content, but the exclusivity period is short, and then the content doesn't go overboard. Okay.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what I was going to go into saying, basically. It's exclusive. Hold on, I got to switch over there. It's exclusive, all right. We get 2 days of freedom without all the other fucking losers coming around and slowing the servers down. Although I played at like 10:30 a.m. yesterday, and then I got off after like an hour and some change, and then I got back on probably like 1 something, and then somewhere like 140 something. Like I don't know if the servers reset or what, but like I couldn't connect back to the.
I mean,
to the jump.
that's that does happen with betas, because what happens is the servers are getting overloaded with players.
It's probably that, and it's probably the fact that they're doing constant updates because I got a couple errors. It wasn't my PlayStation, but like it cut the whole feed for twice. I got cut off while I was streaming, which is cool because I got part of that's content. Like, oh well, this is beta, like y'all. This is what beta is. But overall, I do like the game. It feels just like every other Call of Duty, which that's my hot take. Is like there's never really anything that new about it.
Yeah.
And when people get all psyched and like that's why I never understood why there a lot of streamers, especially the lady streamers, women streamers, whatever the fuck, I don't know all the fucking pronouns and all that shit. They tend to be they kind of gravitate toward like Call of Duty and Warzone.
Mm-hmm.
I think because it puts them in a niche that people won't expect them to be. It's like, oh, look, this hot chick is playing Call of Duty. That's fucking cool. So they get viewers off of that.
No. I mean, they could probably just stand there and they'd probably get viewers.
Yeah, but it's not the same thing.
Yeah, no, I get you.
But they're still doing something that's fun to them. But at the same time, they could probably go to a different game if they really wanted to. But they won't get the same viewers if they're playing. Which, to be honest, how many games are actually geared toward
like female streamers?
Yeah. Or just not just streamers, female gamers.
Well, again, it's in terms of streaming. Obviously, the popular ones are going to be COD. I know Apex. There's a few female streamers that I've seen, and those are obviously for the time being, like they're and Fortnite. I mean, Fortnite is still a very massively popular game.
But that's not what I was saying. I was like, what games? Like, think of a game that's geared toward females. None of those games that you just mentioned are actually designed for female, like specifically for females.
Yeah, well, that's true. So I agree with you. But when it comes to game design and initiative to create something for everybody, I think what it really boils down to, if you want to talk about the difference, like if a woman is enticed to play it or if a man is, it comes down to the protagonist in the game, probably. Like with not even multiplayer, just the game itself.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take what's a really good example? Tomb Raider. I think Tomb Raider is a very good example. Lara Croft.
Yeah, but that came out during a time when it was a male-dominated thing. Even Lara Croft, we talked about this before, and I don't want to get back into that, but she had semi-big boobs.
Yeah. Digital boobs. Yeah. And obviously, you're right. You're 100% correct. But to be honest with you, man, I couldn't really tell you, simply because gaming is there's a preference with it. Either you're into platformers. Well, I'll give you a really good one. Animal Crossing is a great game geared towards women. Or I wouldn't say it's geared towards women.
It's geared towards kids. But I know out of all the games I know that women play, like say it's not a shooter, it's definitely Animal Crossing. Oh, because what's the other one? Roblox.
Roblox is a pretty dope game, but the gaming dynamic has obviously changed since we were younger.
Yeah, but I guess that's what I'm kind of trying to dig into. But anyway,
but that's a good question.
All that, but I got off what I wanted to talk about. Back to Modern Warfare 2. The beta is, like I was saying, it's the same. I don't even know how I got on that subject. I guess my brain just went on a different path. But it looks good. Yeah, like I like there's a little small details that you see. It's like, yo, okay. Because I'm a gun guy, I kind of see the little small details, especially with the gunsmithing. That's supposed to be upgraded from the last what was it, Modern Warfare in 2019?
Yeah. Damn, I can't. It's been about 3 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, that's kind of crazy now that I think about it.
Now the other thing that I do, okay, so I want to. That's what I want to say. I want to say basically, I guess it's not as hot of a take as I thought it was. It is good, but it feels like every other Call of Duty, which is gonna once I'm done with the campaign, I'm out. Like the multiplayer, it's okay. I'm just, but that's all there is.
Well, I mean, that's the meat of the meal, so to speak, when it comes to COD. You know, I mean,
No,
I'm a campaign guy.
I don't agree with that.
No, I'm a campaign guy too, but the bulk of its popularity does come from its multiplayer.
Well, that's why they developed Warzone. Warzone is a completely different thing, which my other hot take is on that is just an adult Fortnite.
I mean,
Warzone is adult Fortnite because, it's exactly that. It's just more gore, but you're doing essentially the same thing, floating and flying through the air and fucking all kinds of crazy shit. Like, that's not fucking warfare.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in to not justify anything, but when Fortnite originally launched, okay, the Battle Royale mode was only popularized by PUBG, which is, sorry, John, something I've never played. What I was going to say is that, but that...
Why are you apologizing to somebody else about what you play?
No, because he's been asking me to play it. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do it. And I just don't do it. That's why. Because I'm on Apex. So that formula...
And that's not his name, by the way, because we are on Twitch.
Oh, we are Epic.
His name is Epic. Gonna be Epic.
Hell yeah.
We are not, because I am Viz Mad Scientist.
Well...
And you are forever _dope.
So, but shout out to Gonna Be Epic. No, but when you play the bulk of multiplayer games in the last 10 years, whether it's Halo, Call of Duty, Titanfall, Gears of War, any major multiplayer game, it could be Counter-Strike. I mean, it could be things that were revolutionized a long time ago. It's the same tried and true. It's deathmatch. Oh, this.
I know, which gets boring.
It gets boring. So Fortnite says, hey, you know what? Let's just dump 100 players into a lobby and see what happens. And people have taken it and they've run with it. It is the most popularized form of multiplayer.
No, I understand what you're saying. You're telling it to me like I'm a new person to this whole shit, and like I get it. I get that it's popularized. But it's not my game. Like, that's what my whole point was. None of those games were originally designed for multiplayer playing. They were designed for the campaign. Mm-hmm. Call of Duty from the beginning, even what was the World War II one?
Oh yeah, which is one of the best campaigns.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then even what's the other game that should have kept going?
Is it Medal of Honor?
No. It was damn. That was a PlayStation exclusive.
Medal of Honor, yeah.
No, I'm not talking about Medal of Honor.
It was PS exclusive.
It was, damn, I can't remember the name of it now.
It's not Brother in Arms, is it?
No, you're thinking too hardcore or too realistic. It was like in the apocalypse type thing. The Chimera were the enemies. It was some. See, now I'm gonna have to look it up.
Here, go ahead and look it up. But no, what I was saying to your point is that the BR model is like the standard nowadays. So even though the game wasn't designed, campaign or not, multiplayer wise, this is a way for those games to continue to grow and keep popularity.
I get it. They're going to where the fucking crowd is, but I still don't. I think it should be. I think games should be developed for. If you're gonna say it's a realism type game, stop doing that again. You're playing with yourself down there.
My balls itch.
Bro, you just took a shower. How's your balls itch?
It's a joke. It's calm down. My balls don't itch.
Well, then stop playing with them.
Maybe I like to. But anyway, go ahead.
Not on camera, please.
Oh, yeah, that is kind of rude. Let's see. So I will say this. With Apex and even Black Ops 4, which was the first Call of Duty to get into the BR realm, it it helps. The reason I think I prefer Apex over Warzone because I think it takes more skill to kill your opponent. Yeah, it does. It does.
Why? Hold up. What hot take? How? Like
because you have to work to kill your opponent.
what do you mean you have to work to kill your opponent?
Your opponent has shields. They can obviously you can heal in any game, but you have shields. You have shields in any other game. But the way the game is designed,
that doesn't make it harder. But for me, that's what turns me off. Like that's what I was saying. Okay, I don't know. I can't remember the name of the game, so fuck it. Anyway, you're trying to make me do too much shit.
Was it Red Faction?
No, similar to that. The guy had like a helmet on the cover.
No. Now I'm fucking thinking about it.
It was a black helmet and it had like yellow and orange. Fuck, I can't remember the name of that game. I used to love that game. Then they had like 2 and 3, and like 2 and 3 were garbage.
It's not Army of Two, was it?
No, not Army of Two. It was a shooter. First person. I mean, Army of Two is not really a first person.
No, that's actually a third person game. Yeah. So, folks, if you can help us figure out what this game is, please let us know.
I wish there was people actually watching right now, but fuck, man, this is gonna blow the fuck out of me.
Well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. No big deal.
I know. But anyway, overall, I like the game. I'm gonna play the campaign when it comes out. Right now, it's only multiplayer, and like you could do a quick game, like quick play, what they call it or whatever. There's 3 different things you can do right now. There's quick play, which is randomized, whether you're gonna play team deathmatch or domination, which I fucking love domination. That's my shit.
Who doesn't love Dom, dude?
No, a lot of people don't really like domination.
A good COD player will love Dom.
Well, true, but most people like team deathmatch more.
Well, yeah, do you know why? Because the objective in TDM is obviously to win the game with kills, and you can hide more. Because Call of Duty is obviously known for campers.
That's another thing I want to get into, but go ahead.
But if you're a super diehard COD fan, the mode to really play, and it's evolved over the years, is Search and Destroy. It is by far...
That wasn't an original, though.
In the original Modern Warfare?
No, I don't think that was...
No. Well, in COD 4, the original, yeah. But the 3 previous, I played them sparingly, so I couldn't tell you. I played Flag and all sorts of shit. But Search and Destroy is the most diehard.
Yeah, that's fairly new. Because I never played that. I think I remember seeing it, but I never played it. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Because Modern Warfare 2, it wasn't on there.
Yeah, no. I would say because COD 4 revolutionized a lot of things. It was like one of the premier game modes because you got the most points in it. You have 1 life per round. It's not TDM where you die, you respawn. When you die, you got to wait till the next round. It's very
they
cutthroat.
I don't think it's called that though. Now on this one, it's not called that. There's a similar. The third, I didn't get through all the games.
Yeah,
the modes. So you have the quick play that I just said, and then there's prisoners. Like basically, you go rescue prisoners, and you got to take them back. It's like capture the flag.
Yeah,
but you got to take them back to your thing.
That sounds new to me.
That is new.
Yeah, okay.
It's kind of cool though. I played it once last night, and that was kind of cool because you actually carrying a person on you, and you can't use your primary weapon. You can only use your secondary weapon.
So your pistol. Wait, is it only your pistol? Or is it like any secondary? Well, you probably only have limited options right now, right?
Yeah, right now it's only your secondary is only pistols. Everything else is locked. Well, you can't even see the other options. And like that was the other thing. Because I even asked the people that I was playing with last night, I was like, once y'all got to level, because I'm at level 15, and it'll probably erase it by the time the actual game comes out anyway.
Well, with some betas, they'll let you carry it over, but if it's only 15 levels, then
it's only 15.
Yeah, they'll probably have you start from scratch.
Anyway, so yeah, I was asking the people that I was playing with, I was like, did anybody else's, like, because I had a whole build out, like my whole fucking combat load was like my shit, and I was fucking murking Bamas. And I got to 15, and everything, it didn't reset, but I didn't have my exact loadout. I was like, did anybody else's, once you got to 15, like, did it, like, just lock you out of your shit? They were like, yeah. I was like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
And I was just getting used to that gun, and like,
it might be because of I would say the level cap, but I mean, if you were using it previously, a level cap shouldn't matter unless they designed the beta that way.
I think they did, because like I said, I got into like
honestly,
the gun that I had,
you were dominating with it.
Yes.
Yeah. No. Well, no. It just made me think.
Fuck. What was I saying?
So you had the loadout. You said it got erased.
No, right before you cut me off.
You were dominating with it. Your friends.
Okay, the gunsmithing thing. Yeah. So I had changed out because I know about guns, so I was like, okay, let's go. Then I saw I unlocked that you can change the receivers, like your lower receiver. Knowing guns, I'm like, all right, changing out the lower receiver depending on what kind of gun it is. I can keep the same upper receiver. Well, either way, you could go both ways. I could change my upper receiver on some guns, mainly the M4 or whatever, that platform. But I may have to change my my lower receiver. But if I change my lower receiver, I need a new barrel because the same rounds won't go through it. Blah 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 blah. That's like real life shit. So I changed to a different round. A different size round, which is like .458, which is
so you can change your rounds in this one.
Well, you change your your lower receiver and your barrel, which would be your upper receiver. It's kind of designed weird. They just call it a receiver. I'm getting too technical, like real life technical.
That's all right.
Your receiver is what the type of round that's gonna go, and your barrel, obviously. Those are the type of rounds so yes, you can change your rounds to shorten that up. And different rounds obviously have different power or different range. It goes so deep that you can change to whether it's hollow point that you're using or high. It's like plus P, which is a higher pressure round. So you get more. It basically is more gunpowder behind the round.
Yeah.
So it gets. I can only imagine when the actual game comes out how detailed it's gonna get, which is that's cool for me because I want to be able to build the tightest fucking gun. But there was one gun that I was just fucking. Bro, it was like max 3 shots. If I hit him in the leg 3 times, it's still going down.
So
that gun is fire.
Is it what kind of weapon is it? Is it an assault rifle?
Yeah. It's based on an M4 platform, M16 platform.
Burst or automatic?
Both. You can do either one.
So you can switch between it. That's pretty dope,
bro. You should be able to. That's
well, in the previous games you couldn't do that. As the M16.
Really?
Yeah. The original M16 in Call of Duty 4 was the gun to use. I was an M16 god. The 3 burst rounds, dude, through walls, through wood, all that shit. Now there are other
but no, hold on. No. Like if it's a real M16, if it goes into the real shit, and I think that's what they were saying because I watched an event earlier this week too. So I've been deep in Modern Warfare 2 this week. If the round, damn, what the fuck, man? I keep forgetting what the fuck I was saying because I got so much going through here, and then we're trying to have a conversation at the same time.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
I don't remember now. God damn it.
Well, what I was gonna say is in the original COD 4.
We were talking about bursts and
the bursts and
in real life. The M16 has 3-round bursts, which you rarely use, and it has semi-automatic.
Yeah,
but you can switch that in real life. So I don't understand why they wouldn't be able to do that before.
It was, I guess, the way the game was designed at the time. Because in the campaign in the original Call of Duty 4, the M16 is fully semi-automatic. Okay, you can just spray with it. In multiplayer, they kept it to a 3-round burst. So it was just how they designed the game. Now, I haven't played Warzone in quite some time. I
just realized something.
What's that?
I have 41 fucking followers now. I have 70? What the fuck? What is happening?
You got 70 followers?
We just got 70 followers. Shout out to all the followers if you're watching.
Oh, sweet.
You know what? I also shouted my tag last night on when I was playing in one of the lobbies.
Just fucking follow me, damn it.
I was literally, because I was talking, that was the other thing I want to talk about. I was playing right now. Like right now, it's only PlayStation people. So you can see on there. It says like what's your like when you're in the lobby, like what platform they're on.
Yeah.
And obviously right now because it's all PlayStation logos. So I'm sitting in there playing and I'm trying to stream at the same time. So I'm playing, bro. We're at 96. What is happening? Are we getting rated? Hey, fuck it. Shout out to all the new followers.
It's working.
Met part of my goal for Path to Affiliate.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Snapchat, baby.
Oh, see, I saw you on someone else's stream. Oh, shout out to Cryptic Force.
Cryptic Force. What's up, man? Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Always a pleasure. We're here every week, Saturdays at 6:15-ish. We're here.
We're getting rated.
Yeah. So, hey, rate us.
Hey, rate us.
Yeah, rate
anyway,
us.
We're talking about Modern Warfare 2 right now. I'm playing the beta right now. I was also last night. Oh, that's what I was talking about. We basically, I got told to stop talking last night while I was playing the game. I'm like, why would I stop talking? Like, I want to talk to my teammates so they can hear what I'm saying. So basically, all that being said, I quit. You could call it a rage quit if you want, but I rage quit.
Oh, don't rage.
It wasn't really a rage quit because I wasn't like angry, but I was like, who the fuck why are you telling me to shut up? But anyway.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I mean, here, put it this way, okay? You're not in the wrong in any sense of the word because if you're going into, because I know you play your stream solo, okay, so and you've seen some of my Apex streams with my ranked grind that I've been doing for this season. I've been going in solo for 98% of the time. If I pick up some guys on the way that have mics, okay, it's because communicating with your team is key. I don't know what you new guys are into,
but you new guys.
Yeah, but back in my day, if you didn't call out or didn't do anything, you're not going to win major games, okay, big games, like games that mattered. Anybody can get into a lobby with a bunch of scrubs and fucking, as they like to call it, pub stomping, can stomp on a bunch of noobs, all right? But when you're in games that matter, if you're playing especially ranked Apex game, and I'm going to even take it back to Halo 3 or Gears or any competitive play, you constantly have to communicate. You have to call out, and I'd like to think I'm the call-out king, dude. I really am. My best quality as a competitive gamer is my awareness of what's happening in the game. I'm like a fucking thunder and lightning, dude. Like, that kind of thing. People that don't call it, and I'm sure you've probably played games like this too, where you're probably communicating the whole time, nobody's saying anything, and the moment your team dies, that one douchebag is like, oh, you guys suck. It's like, dude, you had a mic the whole time? Why didn't you say anything?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. People like that, get out of here, man. You want to win? Say something. You can't win if you're not productive about it, especially in competitive gaming. Not talking about, I just woke up, ate my bacon and eggs. Let me play a game of TDM. Oh, there's fucking 3 level 38s on this team, and I'm a level fucking 86. You're going to stomp them. It's very normal. That's the way it is. You play more, you're going to play against whomever in a public game. But when you're being competitive and you're playing people of similar skill, no matter what you're playing, in order for you to at least attempt to get a win, you have to communicate with your teammates. People that don't communicate, doesn't work. It's only very rare where you'll get into a game by yourself, you'll get two teammates that know what they're doing, or 3, 4, whatever, and you guys can collectively win, okay? Competitively. I'm not talking about pubs or anything like that. Competitively. So
I just want to let everybody know we just hit our. I had to set a goal for the chat for 50 followers. We will demolish that. We're at 228 now.
We have 228 followers?
Yes.
Dude. Fuck yeah.
I did also notice, though, that I forgot to change the stream information, so it was still saying MW2 open beta, which I'll go back to that. tonight when I get home, and probably tomorrow since I'm still playing the game. Like that's the thing about. I saw an opportunity. I was like, look, only PlayStation people are going to be there. There's only so many people who even stream. So I was like, why not take advantage of exclusivity? Pay to play, baby.
I mean, that's
$70
smart.
to pre-order. I got open access to all that, and I got the shit.
And you got it. You probably already have it pre-downloaded to an extent.
Shout out to Epic. Let's go.
Hello, Epic. Good to see you again, my weary friend.
You know, if you pull the thing up on your phone, you can see the chat, so you don't have to. That's how I know I should.
Well, no, I feel like I'll stare at it too much, honestly. Yeah. So that's why
it's not going crazy, but
it's a chat. It doesn't matter, regardless. So if you're new to this Modern Warfare stream, welcome to the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
I changed. I changed it so it says episode 140. It's 148. Right?
148.
Okay.
So we're 2 episodes away, or an episode and a half, if you really think about it, from a very big milestone episode. Something that we've been doing for a long time, and that I eat Chinese today, so I'm going to fart. Please don't breathe.
What?
So you should just follow us. Hey, man, we're here. This is what we do. And since gonna be epic is always gonna be epic, I think it's very important that we should do something epic in his name.
What should we do?
I think this half-gallon of California Miss whiskey bourbon.
It wouldn't be the Mad Scientist Lab without science stuff.
Yeah, so we've got our test tubes. They're not beakers, folks. There's a difference.
No, we know they're not beakers. I had to correct you earlier.
So I don't know the difference between an axle boot and your rear differential.
Oh, well, to me that's obvious though.
No, I know.
A boot is rubber and a differential is metal with gears.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of gears on that thing. I've definitely seen it. So I can't do it, but we've got something cool here, So therefore,
don't do it on the camera.
Okay, so I am going to disappear for a moment, folks, while Jared looks at you.
I'm not looking at you. I'm playing. So yeah, I guess I'll just sum up the Modern Warfare thing. Overall, I'm digging it. I'm really excited for the campaign side of it. Multiplayer is cool, and I like the guns. Oh, that was the other thing. I watched there was an event that they had to introduce basically the game. They had like 200 like high level streamers. Like the dude Ninja who like went away forever.
Oh, dude Ninja, yeah. I'm very familiar with him.
He was there. He was like the first person they zeroed in on. He was there, and it was like 199 other top level streamers that were all there to play the game. I didn't watch the whole thing, but they were talking about how they were designing it and how they had 3 different categories, and I can't remember all the categories, but it was like the style of play that people have, just so the game is fun for everybody. So, because you know how, and there was Mad Sweats. There's Mad Sweats right now playing the game. Like, that guy was like, oh, stop talking. I'm like, for what? Like, why are you mad about life right now? You have exclusive to one of the best games that could possibly ever exist.
And just for everybody, just for verification, back in my day, you know what we used to call a sweat, and it still is a try hard.
It's the same thing.
Try harder, motherfucker.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so Jared, if you would like to partake in extracurricular activities, that one is for you. This one is for me. And
these are real test tubes.
These are authentic. These are great. These are a gift. We are blessed to continue to do the show on a weekly basis. So cheers to the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
I'm not cheersing.
I know.
Well, I can cheers, but I won't cling.
Yeah, all right.
Cling's cliche.
All right, so here. This is going to be epic, baby.
All right, then.
That's good shit, dude.
Oh, shout out to what's Scrandy? Epic said Scrandy. What is that?
It's a random scrub, dude. It's
gotcha.
Yeah. So if you're random and you're just the one going -14 every game, you're a scrub.
But like you said, back in your day, that's what you called
well, I mean, Again, I'm
You
trying
call
to
them randos.
Yeah. Well, I know there's a lot of new terminology that I'm
It's
not
not
hip
even
with.
that new. You just it's more.
I'm not hip to it.
It's the it's the chat terminology.
And it's fine.
Like
I mean,
poggers and Cat Jam.
No, I do not.
Cat Jam. It's like what is it? CAT and then capital letters Jam. It's basically just the gif of. It represents the gif of the cat that's like bopping his head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Oh okay.
But like if someone's playing a crazy song,
Yeah.
or a cool song, it's
cat.
people type it. They type in Cat Jam, so it's like
Okay.
it represents that.
And actually, very excellent meme, by the way.
Yeah.
Or a GIF. A GIF. Excuse me.
There's a lot of like little word like poggers. Poggers is like excitement. Copium means like hope. Like oh my god, please like hope that like.
You
like
new gamers are weird.
You're taking the copium.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah. You guys are weird. Like
Those are stream. That's
it's
stream terms. Stream
yeah.
terms and just regular gaming terms are different.
I've always,
I just learned that myself, though.
Yeah, but I've always kind of wondered, when terminology is birth, so to speak, whether it's, something that I kind of grew up with in gaming or what's constant now is like, who the fuck thought of this and how did it catch on? If it's catchy, it's catchy. And I'm not hating on anything, but some of the shit you're saying is kind of blowing my mind. I'm not going to lie to you.
Why?
Because it's just verbiage that I'm obviously not accustomed to. I'm like an old man.
Bro, just start watching streams and looking at the chat. Like, and every streamer is going to have a different mentality is how they run their stream. Because it's their shit. They're there to have fun. Like, there's one guy I watch, shout out to Vader. Not that he knows who I am, but I watch him pretty much every day because he's doing GTA roleplay, but I had to get used to. He's from the UK. I had to get used to how he ran his chat. Like when I was going in, I was just typing whatever I wanted. But I learned quickly if the streamer doesn't like certain things, then you can't really do that. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll shut a motherfucker down. Like, no, fuck you. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, are you being toxic with what you're saying?
No. I wasn't.
Okay.
This is when I first started. Like, he was the first one that I came across because it was on Facebook, and I kind of I liked the character he's playing. He plays this he says 35 plus. That's the other thing about the character. He hates being called old. If you call him old, he'll kill you. Like that, he's that gangster with it. But he's an old guy. He has got this old British, like Winston Churchill type mentality. And but he's a gangster. He's a criminal in the games. But yeah, I don't know.
That's dope. But I mean, I think with the role playing aspect, because I gave a little bit of thought I would say I gave a little more than a bit of thought to it. Is that with role playing with anything, it allows you to be yourself, right? No.
That's exactly opposite of what role play is. Streaming allows you to be yourself. Streaming is you. Like, that's your channel. Like, you kind of dictate what the fuck goes on there. Role play is like outside of the whole thing, because that's the whole thing with especially role play servers. There's OOC, which is out of character, and then there's and only things that are out of character are out of character things are only dealt with, should only be dealt with out of character. That means, like, you're not in character, obviously. In character things is a whole different thing. So I may have an old character like Vader. He has Eugene is an old character. He might have that character, but he plays an old guy, but he's not an old guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's like a gimmick.
No, it's not a gimmick, bro. It's called role playing. Like, these are characters. This is not real life.
I understand that.
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
I understand it. I once, when I was about 4 or 5 years old.
Okay, so that's what I want. That's what I kind of equated to. When you were like 4 or 5 years old and you went over to, I don't know, I had a female cousin.
All right.
When I was young, we were around the same age. she would have dolls. Like shit, we'd be playing. We'd play with her dolls and whatever. Like, but we weren't playing ourselves. We were playing whatever the character is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's just adults doing it on video games now.
All right. No, what I was going to say is I stuck my head between the bottom of a chair and it got stuck. Obviously.
Actually, one of my cousins did do that too. I remember that.
Yeah, it was. They thought they were going to have to call the fire department. But
Shout out to Ill Will. He got his head stuck in a rocking chair when he was like 3.
Yeah, it was at the obviously the bottom half, right?
Bottom of the rocking chair.
Yeah. I did. The same thing.
You know Ill Will.
Yeah.
What
up, cuz?
Basically, he is cuz.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got his head stuck, and then I remember this distinctly, bro. I was over at their house, and he got his head stuck in there in the rocking chair. He couldn't pull his head back out. So my other cousin, his older sister, freaked the fuck out and was like, "Oh my God, he can't get his head out. He can't get his." So my uncle, hold on, my uncle came in and he saw what was going on. It was just my uncle was watching all of us. It was all 3 of us at the time. So it's like you can imagine like a grown man watching 3 young kids by himself. Like he comes in with a hacksaw to fucking cut the thing. And I knew what was going on. I'm just standing there like looking at him like this dumb motherfucker got his head stuck in the fucking rocking chair. Then my uncle comes in with the hacksaw. And I'm like, I know what's going on in my head, what's gonna happen. But my other cousin, she's like, "Oh my God, Daddy, please don't cut his head off."
Bruh. Dude, that's when he should have put the vroom, vroom, like, you know.
I was like, in my head, like, so I'm observing this whole thing. I'm like, he's dumb as shit for getting his head stuck in there. She's tripping out because she thinks that he's gonna cut his head off, and I just know. So I'm just watching the whole thing. She's like, "No, Daddy, don't cut his head off." like what the fuck?
Yeah, fuck this motherfucker.
Like,
yeah.
why is that the first extreme that you would go to?
Because that's typically what happens. But when I got my head stuck in the chair, so when I lived in Lorton, okay, hold on, hear me out.
We don't need the full entire story of your existence in life.
It's all right. So when I lived in Lorton, folks, I had this big glass mirror in my living room. Like it took up like the wall. It was a big mirror. Okay, we had a table in front of it. 4 chairs around it. Nobody ever sat at it. It was like honestly, I don't want to call it a junk table. It was just decorative. Yeah, put it that way.
A junk table.
And one day, I was obviously being, young and stupid, and I decided to shove my head in between the 2 wooden bars on the lower half of the chair, just as Jared was talking about with his cousin, and I couldn't get my head out. Obviously, if anybody has ever met me in person, I have a massive cranium, okay? It was probably, it's been like that since I was born. So my dad comes over.
Bobblehead.
Yeah, dude. I'm not a fucking... if you... At this point in my life, it's... Man,
let's put it here. Let's put it here.
Here, just do it. Do it one time. Jesus Christ.
Hey, too bad he's not on the team anymore. Peace out.
Yeah. That's why Juan Soto isn't playing well. So anyway...
Exactly. The guy we got for him plays way better.
Yeah. Go Nats. So my dad comes over. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was like, "Dad, I can't get my head out." And he was like, "Well, you shouldn't put your head in there in the first place." He's obviously teaching me a lesson. And so he was like, "All right." He was like, come here, feeling sorry for me. He starts trying to get my head out, and I can't get my head out. And it was probably like this for about a good 15 minutes or so, if my memory serves me correctly. So eventually my mom comes downstairs, and my mother. My mother just exasperates everything and amplifies the smallest scenarios to the gander.
No,
That's
just
why
like you. Just like you.
I don't do that.
Yeah, you do. What were you saying?
So anyway, my mom comes down. "Oh my God, he's not going to be able to breathe." I'm completely fine. Yeah. I just can't get my head out between these 2 wooden logs that I shoved my head between.
Wait, so how'd you get your head in there? You had to turn it in one way.
Well, so the thing with this chair, maybe it's older chairs, obviously. Like maybe the wood. I don't know the age of this table or these chairs, but they were they would roll. Okay, so you could roll so if you could imagine, folks, so you got your upper, your lower, and if I stick my head forward and I push, they're gonna roll into it. So I was able to roll into it, but you can't roll back out of it because I have a fucking big head, and so my mom and dad are fighting for like 10 minutes. They're like, oh, we don't need to call. My mom wanted to call the fire department. She did. She was like, oh, he's going to suffocate and all this. And again, I was fine. I just couldn't get my fucking head out between his chair. And eventually my dad was like, nah, fuck that, blah, 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 And I don't want to say he like kind of yanked me out of it, but put it this way. He took his hands and he pushed down on the bottom half, pushed up on the upper half to separate space to where I could eventually
this is getting very graphic.
To pull my head out. Imagine giving birth. That's kind of what it was like.
So you were born twice, basically.
I think I've been born more times than most people have in their entire lives.
Wow.
I'm just saying. So I get my head out. My dad was like, see, and I'm over here, and I'm just over here, and I'm just like, my head's like all this, and that. Hey, my mom obviously thinks I have fucking brain damage. I might. Yeah. No. Yeah. So since I have brain damage from shoving my head into a fucking chair, but what I was trying to, the whole point was your cousin freaking out like, oh, you're going to cut his head off. My mom thought I was going to suffocate and die between a wooden chair.
Nah, that goes to show you women overreact.
Oh my God, dude.
This was wired. It's wired into their brain.
I don't understand it. Sometimes, it's crazy. Sometimes I think it's like my family, because my family is pretty extreme.
It's not. Trust me. It's the difference between male and female brains. And yes, there are only two.
Yeah.
That's gonna be problematic, but whatever. So. Yeah, but I'm thinking about it now as you're telling your story. And I'm thinking of like me being calm in that situation. It is like sums up my personality. Like when high stress shit is going on, like I always tend to like chill. Like let's focus on what needs to be done to get the job accomplished. If that makes sense.
No, of course. I mean, you see a situation at hand. Everybody's up in arms, and it's like, hey,
I'm gonna be the calm. I'm gonna be the calm guy.
Yeah.
We're going to get it through this. Everybody just chill the fuck out. We're going to get through this. Like when we were at the game and there was the active shooter, quote unquote.
Well, first of all, sir, I agree with you. And I'm glad for you remaining calm. And
I have no choice. Like what else? Me freaking out. What is freaking out going to do? Like let's be real. In a fight or flight situation, which that's what that was. What can you do about the situation other than figure out how you're going to survive that situation? That's just basic survival. Freaking out is flight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't like flying anyway, so,
Obviously you do, because you were curled up in like a little ball when I got to the stairs.
Hey, first of all, when you have fucking probably 60 people rushing down into your space, your safe space in the outfield, where you're supposed to be safe. I didn't know what the fuck. I don't know if somebody's walking around with a semi-automatic
Tell
M16.
the people the story. Shout out to the new viewers. Follow if you just coming in.
So everybody that's new to the Modern Warfare 2 chat.
Just go into it.
Yeah. So me and Jared are obviously big baseball fans. We go to Nats Park a couple times a year. No problem. Take the Springfield Metro.
All right. Too much detail.
Anyway, so we get off the Metro. We go to the game. We buy hot dogs. We buy beer. We're eating stale peanuts. Was that the day? Was that the same day where that bag was really bad?
No.
Okay. Don't eat stale peanuts, by the way. So Jared gets up and goes to the restroom. Okay.
As I should.
Yeah. No problem. You got to relieve yourself. No problem. So me and our good friend, Mr. Ali, shout out to him. We're sitting there, and it's the top of the 7th.
Were you guys eating Ben's Chili Bowl at the time?
No, we ate it earlier in the day.
Early,
yeah. There's nothing. Hey, if you come to DC, go to Ben's Chili Bowl.
Yep.
You won't regret it. Period. And gonna be epic. That's where we need to take him. That's where we need to take him. Well, there's a couple places.
Hot take, it's okay.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. But anyway,
okay.
So me and Mr. Ali are sitting on our seats in the outfield, right field, by the way. Just to.
Oh my God, bro.
Well, I'm trying to paint the visual.
Okay,
right.
paint it quicker.
All right. So as I'm painting with my sporadic brush, Jared goes to the restroom. We were waiting for a rain delay, or we thought a rain delay was going to happen because we thought it was going to rain. It wasn't raining at all. So Jared gets up, goes to the restroom. We're sitting there. And then if we're sitting in the outfield, you can see across the park, obviously, behind batter's box and pretty much the whole stadium, the whole park. Everybody gets up and moves away. Now, granted, if you've ever been to a baseball game, top of the seventh is when you get your last refreshments, beers, etc.
And this city, they used to just leave because of the metro and the traffic and all that shit. But
yeah.
anyway.
So, but those are the rules. So I'm sitting there, and I said, "Hey, man, is it raining outside?" And Mr. Ali says, "I don't think so." So I put my hand out because we're sitting under, some bleachers. And I was like, "It's not raining." I said, "Where the fuck is everybody going?" And then maybe not even 10 seconds later, we look to our left, wrapping around the park. Everybody's running and screaming. Okay. And people were yelling, "There's a gun, there's a gun." Somebody's obviously, there's an active shooter in the baseball park. So I'm like, okay, let's get the fuck out of here. But what happened is that since we're several seats down, closer to the outfield, we can't just run up. Everybody is running down. Not everybody, I would say a good mass of people are pushing down into where we're sitting. So we're not going to be able to run back up. So we lay under our seats, okay? And everybody's like, "There's a shooter in the park." And, to your credit, we go to the baseball park all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, who got a gun in the park? You can't even take your fucking belt in there without them telling you to take it off.
Yeah. So
it's just like, oh, well, I don't know what's happening. So, okay, it's a very scary scenario. So I'm laying under a bleacher, okay? Mr. Ali is laying under a bleacher. And my first instinct was to call Jared because I knew
I tried to call. Oh, yeah, you did call me first.
Yeah, because I said, "Hey, man, where you at?" They said there's a shooter in the park.
Oh, no. Okay.
And
So
Jared's
let me tell my side of it.
And he's zipping up his fly.
Hold on, let me tell my side of it.
Yeah. All right.
So, because your perspective is yours, because I didn't see all that. So, I'm in the bathroom, and I'm taking a piss, and I remember, okay, so yeah, I thought the same thing. I thought it started raining, and people were fucking, tripping out, because, one guy was grabbing his son. He was like, "Yo, we gotta go. Nobody said what was going on in the bathroom. So I'm washing my hands literally when you're calling me. And I'm like, what the fuck is this motherfucker calling me for? I'm just fucking trying to not get COVID out this motherfucker. That was right around COVID, right?
Yeah, no. I mean, I think it's one of our first times
out.
I think that was our first time back at the park.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
Yeah. So it was still COVID-ish. And so I'm washing my hands and blah, blah, blah. And so I'm like, why is this motherfucker call? Well, I didn't know who was calling me at first. It was just ringing. And then I finished drying my hands off and I pulled my phone out and I was like, RJ called me. And I was like, so I called him again. I saw everybody rushing, but I thought it was a rain delay, like I said, because I had brought my rain jacket and everything. So I called RJ back and he was like, yeah, there's an active shooter in the building or something. And I'm like, wait, what? Okay. I don't even remember what I said. Oh, no, I know what I said. I was like, hey, just make sure you get my jacket.
Yeah. So I'm fucking, hey, put the camera on me. I'm fearing for my life. Okay. Maybe it's the Marine in Jared.
Oh, that's 100% part of it.
No problem. Semper Fi, sir.
Hoorah.
And I'm laying there. I'm scared to death. I got my fresh, the first pair of shoes I've bought in 10 years because I wear boots. For those that don't know, I got my fresh Nikes on. I got my Juan Soto jersey on. And I got my shorts on, in apparel that most people don't normally see me in.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm laying on the fucking ground, okay? And I called Jared. I said, hey, man, there's apparently an active shooter in the park, blah, blah, blah. He said, hey, just stay there, grab my jacket. And I was just like, What the fuck?
It was a nice jacket. I still use that jacket.
It's a nice jacket.
Look,
I agree.
Every day when I ask Alexa what the weather is and she says it's about to be rain, guess what? I bring that coat. That little jacket, that jacket has saved me so many times. Motherfuckers be like, oh, it's raining outside. I'm good. I got my Columbia nice waterproof coat or jacket.
Not knocking you. But after I hung up the phone, there was like maybe a good 5 seconds. It was like, this guy is not my friend, going through my head. Yeah, okay.
It's fucked up.
No, that's not. No, you were concerned about your jacket. Other than my life.
Okay, no, it's not that. What I was saying, I was like, all right, just stay in place. And I was listening to the announcer, and I was actually, when I told this story before, I remember there was another guy that was kind of like hiding behind some stuff. Like he knew like not to move. Like you got to kind of figure out what's happening before you just start going somewhere. Yeah. And I was like, all right, this guy kind of understands. Like in a crisis situation, your primordial first thought is to find others who are, I don't know, my primordial first thought is to find others who can help the situation and who are going to be calm enough to be able to handle whatever is going on. And I'm not saying that I was going to go attack whatever person, but I had to gauge in my head / ears how far this person is. Just like when you're playing Modern Warfare, you hear footsteps. What are you going to do? Or you hear gunfire. What are you going to do? You're going to try to figure out what direction it's coming from, right?
Yeah.
That's the exact same thing I was doing. Those games will tell you the same, put you in those situations. Like you can, that's how you can kind of, I don't know, not handle, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, just kind of assess everything.
Yeah, assess before reacting.
Yeah, okay, instead of just taking off. Yeah, fight or flight. Yeah. And so to kind of top the story off, I'm laying there, and there, and I'll be real for a second. There was a gentleman covering his child, which was when you're in that kind of window of panic, it's kind of a surreal thing to see. I just said, "Hey, are you guys okay?" They said, "Yeah," and obviously I'm laying down, and then maybe a minute or so goes by, and then that's when the gentleman came over the intercom, said, "Hey, ladies and gentlemen." The shooting has happened outside of the park.
Yeah, just stay inside.
Stay inside. You are safe. And that's when, obviously, everybody takes the...
No, not everybody.
Well, I did.
Remember when I came back to the seats and the lady was still laying down with her daughter? And I get it. Like, I kind of learned something about myself that day. Or not just myself, but, like, humanity in general. Like... Not everybody is going to be able to handle a situation the same way. Like the way, again, going back into what we're talking about, like I would handle the situation differently. Because I even told, when I came back to the chairs and I saw the lady laying down, I was like, ma'am, you can get up now. Like she was like, no, they just said, I was like, no, they said like you're safe inside the park. Like you can get up. So, but I don't know. Like I said, that kind of taught me something that day. Like, not everybody is built the same way.
No, and they're not. I mean, it's funny. You might run into adults that still have a very, I don't want to say childlike mentality, but not very developed.
Oh no, that's 100% true.
Very childlike mentality. It's like sometimes if I say something to somebody who's, let's say 10 years older than me or whatever, 10, 15 years older than me. And
you mean me?
No, I don't even say anything to you because, yeah, why would I? Why would I? You think I want to fight? I fight it all the time anyway. So it doesn't matter.
Like Joe Rogan says that a lot. He says how he's at one point. Oh no, he said when he had kids, he realized that adults are just kids, like they're just grown up babies. Which is true. It's like whatever happened to you when you were a baby or a child, you carry on to the rest of your life.
Yeah, I mean,
unless you work on it and fix it or try to fix it, but those are hard things to kind of get past.
Yeah, I mean, if you grow into something, it's kind of, I don't want to say it's built in you, but it's kind of, it's kind of built in you. And unless you want to tear the building down and rebuild it.
That's what you got to do.
So, we get up, everybody's safe, thank God, by the way.
Hey, I need people chatting up in here, man. We're on the path to affiliate on Twitch right now. Let's go.
So I'm going to affiliate this stream with my story. So we get up. I have Jared's jacket, by the way. Okay. We find Mr. Ali, who was kind of just in a weird spot, but, no problem. And we leave safely. We leave collectively. We get on the DC Metro. If you live in the area, you already know, especially after a big game, it's packed like sardines. And people were, I think that's the night that when we got on the Metro, when the doors started closing, that older lady started talking shit to the guy that was like, "Oh, you're not going to let me in," and all this other shit.
Well, it could have been. I told you, everybody was panicking that night.
Yeah. So, which is fine.
Not panicky, but they were traumatized. I'm trying to look something up real quick. You can keep going. And
so we get back on the Metro. We ride back home. The day is over, and it's like, you know what? That's the last time I'll be at the park for a while, and I didn't go.
That was a lie.
Well, I mean, we were just there, not too long ago.
We only went twice this year.
Yeah, I know, it's a shame. I know. I actually was when I was watching the O's game the other night. Not the one that we watched, but the second game the following night. I was like, man, we could have just gone.
No, I watched it too. But you chose a different life.
Well, I had a outstanding bet going, so.
No, I don't know what that means.
It means
I do know what I want to do. Hold on.
What are you doing, Jared?
September 27th. Hold on, me trying to do 3 things at one time.
Oh, is that the next Shoot Your Shot comedy night at Shooters in Springfield?
Yeah. Somebody pin that to the top, please.
Yeah. So if you're a local,
it's gonna be epic. Please pin. Actually, you know what? I need to make him a mod. But anyway, go ahead.
If you are local and you think you're funny, or you think you're kind of funny, or you think you're a funny guy, come on down to Shooters in Springfield. Shoot Your Shot. Open mic comedy night every other Tuesday. Right off of here, right off of Backlick Road. Come on down, have a drink or two. Shoot your shot.
7:30ish. We usually have a good mix of comedians.
Which I think is great.
I went to 2 shows last week. It was kind of exhausting, to be honest. All right, don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. It was kind of exhausting. So that kind of last week kind of taught me, I got to get back out there. I have a new goal as far as my comedy shit right now. I am going to legitimately pound the pavement and get fucking a solid 20-minute set done.
You?
Yes. For my own set. I want a 20-minute set. I have probably 5 minutes right now. Maybe a little more. I could probably get away with more. But I want to do a solid 20. I don't know what I'm going to do with that 20. Maybe shop it around and I don't know. But if I get 20, I think I can get good. I can get on some openers or some features or something like that. It kind of, I don't know, man. I went to my buddy Latif. You met Latif. He's been a fan of the show before, or he's been on the show before. Latif Idris.
What's up, dude? Good to see you, man.
He does an open mic every Monday at Fayrou's Lounge in Falls Church. Went there this past Monday, and I was like, man, I gotta do 2 or 3 a week. I gotta do 2 or 3 shows a week. So my show would count as one. Granted, I'm only hosting and I'm not really doing a set, but I still do some of my jokes just to see if they work.
Yeah.
And that's why I was saying I probably have more than 5 minutes. When you came, I did 7 minutes. But it wasn't solid even when you went. I had to improve it a couple times after that. So yeah, I just gotta fucking do more.
That's all right, man.
What up, Fry Shy?
Oh my God, Fry Shy.
You know that? You know that person?
I know exactly who that is. Hello.
Shout out to you, homie.
Hello, Alan. all the way up
Why are you
there.
giving people's real names? What if they don't want their real name shown?
No, don't
Or
worry.
told.
Yeah, he wants his real name out there.
Okay.
Good old.
I don't know. He can tell us in the chat.
I don't know. What up, big gay Al?
Oh, my God, bro. What?
So it's he knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, y'all. Like, he doesn't realize sometimes that this goes out to potentially, I don't know, thousands of people.
That's true. However, Canada.
Oh, somebody else just came in. Okay, so I can't.
What up, Fresh?
Phobia?
Dude, they're
you're getting trolled.
Yeah, I'm getting roasted.
You're getting trolled.
You motherfuckers. All right.
Look, and guess what? Twitch kind of flagged it, but I'm gonna go ahead and allow it.
Yeah. Go ahead. What does it say?
It said, "What up, big gay Richard?"
Yeah, there we go. What's up, dude? Good to see you.
Oh, and it automatically a term big gay to my permitted terms.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're big gay around here, dude.
No, we're not. Okay, relax. He was calling you that, not me.
Yeah. Ow.
And he's laughing now. Fry Shy is laughing.
All right. I know you. I know exactly what those guys are doing.
Hey, shout out to y'all, man.
I know exactly what they. I hope you win your $40. You
hit the follow button if you haven't already.
Yeah, you fucking scumbags. Yeah. I know exactly what they're doing. I'll see you soon, Alan. So
I fucks with it though.
Yeah, don't worry.
It makes the show. That's what makes the show fun, bro.
Yeah, I know it makes the show fun, but that gentleman in particular, those gentlemen in particular. Do you know? I've been playing video games with these guys for probably close to 10 years.
Here we go.
You know what they do on a daily basis?
Same thing I do. Shit on you.
They just insult me. I'll get on. I'll have the worst day of my life. I'll get on. They were like, "What's up, you fucking cocksucker?" And it's just like, hey, man, I'm not in the mood. It's like, oh, you got sand in your vagina? And it's like, no. You fucking assholes.
This is gonna turn into.
I hope you get second place. All right.
Oh, jeez. This is gonna turn into the man show on Twitch.
It is what it is. It is what it is. But thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. We really do.
For sure.
Even though you're fucking weird. So what we can do, Jared, I thought about it this week.
What is that?
Just like I thought about the opening segment. How we can improve. How we can take the gauntlet and squeeze our fingers and make a fist and turn everything into gold. Do you know what we need to do?
What's that?
We need to continue doing this every week.
Oh, duh.
All right. I'm just, but
we need to be on time.
Yeah, being punctual doesn't really matter to me, but with this, it kind of does. It kind of does.
It's been 15 years, Richard.
Has it been that long?
That's what he said.
God. Wait, it's 2022?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Damn, y'all been playing together that long?
Yeah, dude. These people were like my homies. Dude.
That's wild.
Dude, I've played every major multiplayer game with these guys for forever. Forever.
I will say that I do find it like playing the beta the last couple days or last day, I should say. I do find that you can easily be cool with certain people. Like there's people I was talking after I did the rage quit thing last night.
Yeah.
The next one that I went on, I told people what was happening, and they were like, "Man, don't worry about that shit." Like blah blah blah, and they're generally cool people. They just want to play. They're there to have fun, and I think some people they forget that that's what gaming is about is having fun, not just
being serious all the time.
Yeah.
Well, there was a one point in time, and this goes to Frash and Phobe, directly. There was a point in time where stats meant everything, this and that. And there's always a way.
Mm-hmm.
There's always a way. And if you couldn't keep up, the people you play with, they're shitting on you like, yeah. Oh, you should have done this. You should have done that. It's like, aren't you dead too, motherfucker? Like, hey. Get wiped, motherfucker.
Yeah. That's one thing I didn't notice because I was expecting that to happen. Like, like you were shitty. You only got this many kills. I'm like, first of all, I'm not good at this shit. I don't even claim to be good at it. I like playing it. I like to try to kill people, and every now and then I kill people.
Yeah.
But if I played 24 hours a day, I would probably get a lot better.
Yeah.
I don't have that time available.
Did
So
you hear that? All the way up there in the great up north, all the time available.
What? What's that got to do with anything?
I'm
See,
talking-
now he's talking about himself.
No, I'm talking about the great Big Gay Al. All right.
Okay.
So, but my point is that when you
He said
when
they,
you
he said they still do. You just suck.
yeah,
I don't know. I can't remember what we were talking about.
It's all right. It's all right. I don't suck, dickhead. You fucking asswipe. I don't use a character that allows me to run away. I don't get to void out of anything or just get away, make an escape to make a play.
What the fuck does that mean?
Oh, he knows what I'm saying. I'm
Oh,
talking to him directly.
Oh, he's being
yeah, I'm being
he's
petty.
getting
I'm being petty.
petty RJ.
Yeah. So when I use Bloodhound and I scan for you and you're like, no, and then you get up there like, oh shit, run away. When I'm halfway there and you're like, why are you over there? Because you were, you dickhead. You fucking asshole. I swear to God, it just drives me up a wall. I swear, sometimes if I could do rotational cartwheels in my room in succession, I would. I don't have enough space.
Why would you do that though?
Simply just out of the sheer enjoyment of knowing that I'm still the man, and I am. So, but I'm just telling you the truth.
No, they're talking about stats now.
Oh my God! Here. I'll take a picture of my stats, dickhead. All right, and I'll let you post them. But just in my defense, when the game
he's getting in his feelings right now.
No, because you're not going to get on me, bro. You're not getting me. When the game was initially released, there were no stats involved. It was all about all 12
Achievements.
Achievements.
Jeez
okay.
Louise.
Yeah, look at me failing over here. Just like I do in game. You fucking dickheads. There were. That is the greatest sound.
Every sound I play is the greatest sound to you.
There were no stats. Like you could play a game. There's nothing to track your kills, your wins, nothing. So you played the game. You're having fun. You're enjoying it. And then like 6 months later, they're like, here are your stats. Oh, we've only accumulated the last 6 months, and mine were terrible. So I've had to dig myself out of a hole because I'm a stat guy. Okay, I'm not gonna make a new account or do any of this to make it look like I have good stats, okay, because I know how to play the game now. I built off what I have, all right? So I'll take a picture of my stats, shithead, and I'll post them. And you know what? Let's see a picture of your stats.
Oh,
your stats.
challenge.
Yeah, let's see a picture of your fucking asswipe. But anyway, enough of me raging towards my friends that nobody's ever met. Okay. Just saying.
I bet you they got more numbers on Twitch than you do.
Well, they've been doing it a lot longer than I have.
Well, what do you mean doing what longer?
Streaming.
Streaming.
They genuinely play more than I do.
Yeah, well, you play. I told you, like, there's times where you're playing and you don't stream, and you could just be streaming.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's easy.
I know.
button.
It's the push of a button, just like how we're doing here, live on Twitch.
Exactly.
The Mad Science Lab Podcast.
Shout out to all the viewers and the chatters. We fuck with y'all.
Yeah,
y'all fuck with us.
So, to me, again, it goes all the way back. When MLG and what was it?
Not everybody knows these acronyms that you keep using.
So Major League Gaming.
There you go.
When I guess it's called esports now. When you could get a group of buddies, go on a website, do the same thing, and that's what they're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing for a couple bucks.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'll put in $5, I'll win 15.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Low profit. Yeah, or low. What is the word?
Ceiling?
No, that's not the word.
Expectations?
No. Just like if I take $5, like just like low risk, high reward. There we go. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
Even though $15 isn't shit.
That's low risk, low reward.
Does you make $10? You know, I mean, still, but in games, it's different. Especially if you're not a professional. Or a pro or anything like that. It's like, hey man, if I put in $5, if I get $10 off of it, cool. Because you're doing it anyway.
Wait, what he said you are MLG. I want to know what his version of MLG is.
I'm a real 50.
Oh my God.
So this podcast has become me becoming.
Oh no, for sure.
Yelling at somebody.
And we've got 5 viewers now because of it.
Oh, well, that's fine. I am the most MLG person. So many assists. So many. Oh, the call-out king? This guy right here.
Well, no, he's giving you a shout out. He said we won 60 and 30 each day in duos. Pretty sure it was dope is MLG.
That's probably the nicest thing he's ever said to me, and I've known him half my life. You're a douchebag, sir. So, well, hey, if you guys are winning, you know.
Oh, that was two different people. Sorry. Epic said, pretty sure dope is MLG.
That's also an insult. No, it's not. It's not. No, but I am like the call-out king, dude. I am. I might not have the greatest aim. I have great awareness.
You gotta change your sensitivity.
Who said that?
I did. I gotta change my sensitivity.
Well,
even on the beta, like I'll hit my shit and I'm pretty good hand-eye coordination. I got precise shit. If my shit doesn't get to where I'm exactly putting it, I need to fucking change something.
Yeah.
And every time I tried to change it last night, it wouldn't happen. So
no, well, see, I've got an Elite controller and I have these advanced settings on Apex. I should probably turn it down a little bit if I was honest with you. But what high sensitivity does is allow you to check your awareness in your surroundings a lot quicker. I mean, you can know it.
Yeah, you do it. You use it for that reason. I use it for my aiming because I like to. Boom, bop, bop.
Oh no, that's fine. And there are days where, you know, I can completely get away scot-free.
Switching around, looking around, I can do that pretty easily. Like that's nothing.
No, but if and I think really Halo taught me this, to be honest with you, because it was one of the. You know, it was probably one of the first competitive games I've ever played all the way back to Halo 2 on the original Xbox, is you don't really have to be the best player, but your awareness allows you to communicate, okay, and allow you to just understand what is currently going on to attack the situation at hand, okay? I don't have the best aim in the world. I play inverted for anybody out there.
Weirdo.
Yeah, for anybody out there that...
You're like a left-handed person.
For anybody out there, this is my left hand that I'm using, by the way. I play my looking version is inverted. So when I push up, I look down, and when I pull back, I look up. It's very popular amongst flight simulators, Mr. Smith.
Okay. Okay. No. Don't fucking condescend. No, stop. That condescending shit, fuck that.
Yeah.
First of all, it's not popular because for flight simulators because it's the proper way to do it. That's how fucking planes work. And I pull down, I go up. I push forward, I go down. That's how planes work, bro.
I would probably be a
That's not how a fucking game works. If I look my head up, I'm looking up.
Yeah. So
if I look my head to the left, my head's to the left. What are you talking about here?
No, so when I say look inversion, I meant in a vertical.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I know what you're talking about.
I'd make a great pilot.
But again, I beg to differ. You don't even like flying.
Still make a great pilot.
No, you wouldn't. I have another friend, Big Dave's brother, as a matter of fact. Shout out Big Dave.
What up, Dave?
His brother plays inverted on everything. And I'm like, the first time I saw him do it, I was like, you're a fucking weirdo, bro. Like, nobody does this. Like, I don't know. Probably a lot more people do it than I think.
I think it's a small percentage of players. However, I learned when I was a kid. So that's the reason I do it.
Oh.
So,
but don't bring the flight simulator thing into it.
It's all right. So, okay. Hear me out.
I'm hearing.
So, if anybody is a fan of the Nintendo 64, and there's actually something I really wanted to talk about now that I said that, there is probably one of the more popular Star Wars games, which is Shadows of the Empire.
I never even heard of that one.
It involves Dash Rendar. Okay.
Okay.
So the very first level of the game is the Battle of Hoth. where you're flying the snow speeder.
Hold on, I want to pause real quick before you keep that thought.
Yeah.
I want everybody to realize RJ has like 5 vapes on this fucking table right now. And now he's moving them while the camera's not on him.
What vapes? Anyway, so
and bottle caps too.
What bottle caps? So in
We got somebody else
the
said
Nintendo
Steelers suck.
Yeah.
I agree with that. The Steelers do suck. Carry on.
Yeah. Oh man.
That's DJ R03.
I don't know who you are, but I know I
But
know
he
who
knows
you
who you are because he said, "Guess who it is."
I can't. I don't know. I'm not new to
All
Twitch.
they said was the Steelers suck. That's all they said.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, the fucking offensive line. Oh my god. Oh, you know who beat the defending AFC champions last week? The Steelers. You know who's going to beat the Patriots tomorrow?
Oh,
the Steelers.
The fuck
so
up.
anyway,
shut the fuck up. The
Anyway.
Patriots. What the fuck?
they got fucking smoked by the Dolphins last week.
Relax.
All right, so
you're acting like, bruh. You're acting like the Patriots are the same as they were when Tom Brady was there.
I'm not. That's why I'm going to win tomorrow.
But yeah, but you can't compare the two. They're
Oh, I'm
totally
not
different.
comparing. I'm not comparing it at all.
Y'all are.
I know what it's like.
Hold on.
All right.
You guys are finally glad that the fucking your arch nemesis is out of the fucking conference. So relax.
Well, I'll see him in the Super
Relax.
Bowl.
And, and the Steelers do suck. I agree.
Yeah. Anyway, so since everybody just wants to,
We're not
rain
shitting on you. We're not shitting on you. We're just telling you like it is.
Yeah. So anyway, this is me telling you how it is. So anyway, Nintendo 64, Star Wars, Shadows of the Empire, excellent game. Play as Dash Rendar, third-person shooter. The very first game or very first level takes place on Hoth, where you're flying a snow speeder. Your objective is to knock down the AT-ATs, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The controls are naturally inverted for the snow speeder, okay? So this is
hold on. Hold on, let me switch back real quick.
Sure.
Is the snow speeder, we got the Buffalo Trace up here, is the snow speeder a ship?
It is not.
It is not a spaceship?
No, the snow speeder.
It doesn't go on above the ground.
Well, in that sense, yes, it does.
Okay, there you go.
All
Very
right.
well.
All right.
Very well. Okay.
So,
Y'all got to watch the language because Twitch is asking me, should I allow or deny?
no, allow it. Here, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, okay.
So-
let me read. Hold on. Let me read through these real quick.
Sure.
Okay. Oh Jesus.
What does that one say?
Okay. Frey Shy says I cheat on my wife with Thomas Edward Patrick Brady.
You're a fucking
He
douchebag.
knows
He's like-
his whole entire name.
Yeah, he's such a fucking weirdo.
All right,
Anyway.
and then DJ says, RJ, I cheat on my girlfriend for you. What? For you, my. Oh, geez. Yeah, we'll allow it. He says, my little cum rag. That got flagged by.
Actually, I think I know who that is now.
No, he was trying to make you figure out who it is.
Yeah, no. Son of a bitch. I know
Who is it? I mean, don't say his
no,
name.
no. I know who it is. I know.
Okay. Is it local or is it?
Oh, it's always local.
Oh, okay.
So, anyway, I'm trying to just tell you how I learned how to play. So, if anybody's ever played a Nintendo 64, it had one joystick. It's got the tri. Am I being insulted again?
Yo, this is. We should have done this a long time ago. Phobia said, RJ, I cheat on my wife if it made you better at games.
You fucking suck, dude.
Everybody's like, agreed.
Yeah, you fucking douchebags. I swear to God, dude. You're lucky to have me in your life. You're lucky that those wins that really matter, I was there
Bro,
for.
I'm so mad we didn't do this a long time ago.
It's all right. I'm actually mad we're doing it now, to be honest with you. Because I thought, this is my space. This is my zen.
No, it is your zen. You can, well, okay, first of all.
Away from these motherfuckers.
Okay, relax, Screamer. First of all, It's still your Zen place. We can still talk about whatever we want. We're not doing the fucking therapy session shit anymore because that's what you need to be doing with a professional, my friend.
You hear that, Al? They say I need to see a therapist. It's probably you, motherfucker.
They didn't say that.
So, I fucking hate this.
I cheat on my mom's dinner for some RJ's Papa John pizza.
Well, hey, I think that's the most fairest statement you can make.
I wouldn't. Papa John sucks.
It's actually not very good at all. The sauce.
This is a realization you come to fucking after years of being out of the game.
It's not that the pizza's not bad, but it's not my go-to. Never has been.
07 Epic 07. That's shout out to you.
All right. So anyway, I go over to my buddy's house. It's Christmas Day. My buddy Dustin, who nobody knows. Shout out to him, who doesn't watch this. So I get over there. I'm probably 6 years old. He said, hey, man, I got the new Star Wars, blah, blah, blah. So he lets me play the Battle of Hoth. Obviously, like how you think, your mind is, if I push up on something, it's going to go upward. If I push down on something, it's going to go downward. And I kept crashing into the ground because I kept pushing up and tanking my snow speeder, my ship. And I was like, dude, what am I doing wrong? He said, no, man, no. He said, you got to fly it. He said, you got to pull back to lift up. He said, you got to push forward to go down.
Bro, you just explained exactly what I was telling you about.
I know, but that's how I learned how to play that way. And I can't play any other way.
Wow.
That's how I learned how to play.
So this is what this tells me. You said you could be a pilot? Nah, dog. You can't be a pilot if you fucking... No. You can't... If you can't invert angles and understand like where you are, orientation, you can't be a pilot.
I'm apparently the greatest of all time, so I think I could.
Greatest of all time in what?
I don't know. That's just what they say.
Who's they?
Not these motherfuckers in this chat.
Clearly.
Yeah, all they do is insult. Oh my god! Just you get old. You try to enjoy your life, and then insults. But it's okay. I hope you guys get second place.
Oh my god, who is this? DJ said the only thing going upwards is the boy downstairs when I see RJ. You have to know who that is.
I know exactly who it is.
Oh. Are we going to see them later or something?
You can't get away from me.
Oh, my God.
What did Thanos say?
His thing goes upwards when he sees you, too.
Well, I mean, it's a good feeling. Feels good.
Oh, Lord.
Walk around. Have you ever walked around with a boner all day, Jared?
No.
Don't do it. It's not healthy.
That's not healthy in any context.
It's
even Viagra says if your boner lasts more than 4 hours, then
dude, imagine
you should consult a doctor.
You know what's crazy? Imagine just like, hey, you know what? Let's just time this shit. And they were like, oh, it's done. And they were like, here, these are the guidelines. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, that's really more than likely what that was. That's really what that was.
That's not true. He is not on time 24/7. They said you're on time 24/7. Not true. He wasn't on time today. I was on time today for work.
I wasn't on time at work either.
Obviously.
I was 20 minutes late.
We're deep. We're at 134.
Really?
Yep.
Ah, man. Man, we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do it, folks.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do it. We don't want to do it, but for me and Jared's own personal benefit, so I can harass him more this evening. I'm gonna have to do something that I've been thinking about all week.
What's that?
I'm just gonna have to call it the way I see it. Hey, motherfuckers, you like our podcast? That's not what I was gonna do. I apologize. I'm sorry. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to episode 148. Yes.
Hold on.
Oh God.
Before you do that, shit. See, this is what I wanted to.
Here, let's
maybe you can only pin. Hold on. I'm trying to see. I guess you can't pin that. I was trying to pin please subscribe to our YouTube channel. What is our YouTube channel?
The Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
Oh yeah, the Mad Scientist Lab podcast on YouTube. If you haven't already, it helps. We're gonna keep doing this live. I'll probably put the camera on me. What? Oh, 3 hours late. I don't know what that is. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, the Mad Scientist Lab Podcast. Also follow here if you haven't already. We will be doing this every Saturday at 6 p.m. We kind of figured out that. Okay. Now I know what's happening. You were 3 hours late to work today.
I was not I was told to come in at 10 o'clock. I came in at 10:15.
I'm just telling you what I'm seeing.
Thanks, D.
But yeah, so what the fuck was I saying?
You were just explaining to like the platforms we're on.
Oh yeah. So yeah, follow us on our YouTube channel. The visual. Oh, fuck. I'm so fucking. Anyway, also follow us here. And that's what I was saying. Every Saturday at 6 p.m. we will be live. We're gonna try to get better at being on time. We were 15 minutes late today.
Yeah. So we're working on it.
I was streaming all night, so
never on schedule, but always on time.
Streaming and drinking, so like I was kind of late today.
It's all right. No problem.
But you know what? A redeeming quality of RJ. I asked him to call me at 5 o'clock today. He called me at 5 o'clock. I woke up. I took a shower. I got ready. I was here before 6. I was ready to go. I got here. This guy was in the shower.
Yeah. I just wanted to smell like lemons. Do you like lemons, Jared?
Yeah.
Okay. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Yo, especially this episode. Thank everybody.
Yeah. For everybody that's following, everybody that's in the chat. Phobia, Al, you scandalous fucks. Thank you for listening.
Epic. Don't forget Epic.
Oh, no, he's never forgotten.
Well, yeah, because that's why I'm drunk right now. Shout out to you, brother.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to episode 148. Yes. 148 episodes of this here Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
I'm trying to get Brent for 150.
Oh, that'll be great.
So if you see him before I see him, tell him.
I'm sure.
I already sent him a message. He didn't answer me back, but tell him stop being a little girl and fucking let's go.
All right. Well, we got something special in store no matter what. If you are out there, please always like, share, comment, subscribe. Be safe. And if you're local, go to Bozelli's and get a chicken parm.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Relax. He hasn't even answered my fucking messages.
It's all right. It's still good. All right. Love you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Be safe. Peace.
Bye, everybody.
Motherfucker.